You know, my son is blind, and so if I want him to see something, I just put it on a really big screen that makes it easier for him to see. Now, I'm not saying that for all kinds of blindness that won't work. I'm just saying that for my kind of being blind, that's utterly ridiculous. You know, my sister is deaf, and so if I really want her to hear what I have to say, I just shout it next to her ear, really, really loud. Now, I'm not saying that for all kinds of deafness, that's not going to work. I'm just saying that for my kind of deafness, that just gives me an earache. You know, my cousin is mute because of a trauma that he suffered when he was a child. So when I'm speaking to him and I want him to respond back, I just hand him a bullhorn so that it's easier for me to hear what he has to say. Now, I'm not saying that for all kinds of traumatic loss of speech, a bullhorn isn't sufficient. I'm just saying that for me, that is utterly and completely absurd. You know, if you practice holding that object in the right angle of the light, it'll be a lot easier to see it. You know, if you practice holding that object closer to your face, it'll be a lot easier to see it. You know, if you don't squint so hard, it'll be a lot easier to see that object that you're trying to see. You know, if you practice looking at that object enough, you'll eventually see it. No, you're looking at that wrong. Let me help you look at it the way I look at it. Look, I don't have all day for you to see this object. What do you mean you can't see it? Everybody else can see it. There's something wrong with you if you don't see it. Oh, I know a doctor that can help you see that. He stopped taking his meds, that's why he can't see it. These people that can't see are so irritating. What do you mean you can't see it? Are you stupid? You know, if you just listen more closely, you'd be able to hear it. Everybody else can hear it. How many times do I have to tell you this before you can hear it? I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean you don't hear it? There's no possible way that listening could be painful. Listening doesn't hurt. Just try listening. Have you practiced trying to listen? Let's put you in a room where you have to listen. If you don't hear me in what I'm saying, I'm going to put you in the closet for an hour and we'll see if that changes your mind. Don't get mad at me just because you can't hear it. Just start to hear it. Okay, let's start from the top. Are you listening? Maybe if you just understood how much the rest of us want you to see, you'd be able to see. Maybe if you just understood how much the rest of us wanted you to hear, you'd be able to hear. Maybe if you just practice. Here's a really, really, really big pencil. Now all of your problems are solved. Let me show you how to hold this pencil. Now you can write. It's all in your head that it hurts. There's no way that writing can hurt. Maybe if you just slowed down and took more time. There's all kinds of ways that we can help you learn how to do this. Stay in the line. Oh, let's start all over again. Oh, an error. You're going to need to correct that.